Hey guys, it's Zach with Eminence Art back here today. It's the 10th of November. We're going to do a epoxy resin pour on two different finished pieces here. The first one here that I've already got taped off, which I will show you how to tape off your piece before you pour. This is a 12 by 12 that is going to be available on my website in the next week or two. I call this Dream Catcher. I have another piece that I've already done a pour on. This is called Into the Fire. This is 11 by 8, 11 by 14. And I've already got a little bit of epoxy on there. It didn't get all the way covered, so I'm going to give it another layer. But those colors are really popping. I'm really, really happy about that. Keep in mind before we start this epoxy pour, you definitely want to have protection from the fumes because this stuff is poisonous. And another thing to keep in mind, have an open window. You don't want to pour this in a room with no air filtration. And also, if it's got vents to other rooms of the house, you want to be careful with that. Mind you, if you are doing it in your house. That's why I'm in my garage and not my studio right now doing this. And beyond that protection, you want to have gloves. And actually, if you buy this, this isn't a sponsorship for this. This is just a brand that I buy, Beast Bond epoxy resin on Amazon. Got the resin and the hardener. It's a two-piece set. It comes with a resin kit where you get two of these, and two of these, which is literally almost everything you need besides a drop cloth, which I already have down here, and tape. You can actually buy epoxy tape, but I wasn't a big fan of this, so I'm going to stick with the blue painter's tape. And then this is to mix with. You can add it to the end of the drill. You can get this at like a Restore or whatnot for like $6. It's a metal stir. But we're going to get this going here. It's 1-to-1 mix, by the way, and we'll get started here shortly. All right, guys, we're back, and we've got 400, what is it, milliliters, 400 milliliters in this cup here with 200 milliliters of the hardener and 200 of the other resin. I'm just going to mix this up for about 2 minutes really, really well. And you let it sit for about 20 minutes. And then you pour. And depending on how big of pour you have, you just need to get on the internet and Google search epoxy ratio per centimeter per inch, and it will give you the how many milliliters per centimeter this is going to get you, so you know exactly how much you need for your 12 by 12 or your 18 by 18 or whatever it may be. All right, we're just laying the epoxy down in the middle of the canvas and letting it spread out towards the sides. I would use about 85% of what's in your cup and save the other 15% for filling in the missed pieces, which you'll see in a minute or less. Once you got a good deal down, you want to start moving it around. All right, now I'm just gonna, when you're doing a paint pour, move that epoxy around the canvas, watching it stretch. I want it to cover both sides, left and right, up and down. All right, now that I've got the epoxy moved around pretty well, I'm gonna start going around the edges and fill in any gaps. Also, make sure your tape is holding, that you're not leaking any epoxy. You want to make sure that you get your torch out and get rid of any of the bubbles that you may see or don't see. And make sure you are careful not to burn the edges, the blue masking tape. Sometimes you can catch that if you're not careful. Give it a couple lookovers. Now we're on to the next piece. Doing the same thing. Pouring in the middle, starting off. In this cup, I know I made enough. I know I have more than enough extra, so I'm going slow in circles. All right, guys, we're back. I'm gonna peel the tape off and we'll see the epoxy go right over the side, or at least in theory. So far, so good. Hey guys, it's Zach back with Eminence Art, and today I have a really exciting reveal to do, actually a triple reveal. Some of these have been on my channel before, but never in the condition that they currently are, which is another epoxy coat sealed. This already had one, but this is the second, and now I see no dimples, so I'm really happy about this one. It's already available on my website, www.eminenceart.org. Now this is one that's also on my website, and this is one of my favorites. It's already been sealed, and I'm really happy with the finish. There's gold leaf added to this and this one right here. And then the final reveal, we've got this 8x11, one of the most popular pours I've ever done. Has a full coat of epoxy. I found one dimple that I'm gonna have to fill, but other than that, I think it looks really good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please follow, subscribe if you like fluid art, mixed media, and oil painting. All right, peace.